Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload new content here to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for coming back. So today I decided to film a new wash and go tutorial for you guys, and I know you're probably saying what can be so new that you had to record a whole different segment of a wash and go. Well, this time around I have actually mastered my wash and goes, so that makes me love my wash and goes even more, and I'm able to actually pull off a wash and go for 5 days. So I did a trial and error situation and it actually worked out for me. It's really good, so I decided to share it with you guys. As you know, I'm all about trial and error stages because I want you to feel the same way, to know that you can try something and it may work for your hair and it may not work for your hair. These are just things that I do on my hair, and I just want to make sure that I'm able to share that information with you guys. So for today's tutorial, as I said, it will be a wash and go, but we're going to be using the LCO method. And with the LCO method, it's going to be liquid. So I have a spray bottle with just water. My C is cream, which is going to be my Camille Rose Curl-Aid Moisture Butter. And my O will be this castor oil. And just for an added protection, because we're doing a wash and go, we're going to include the G. So you might wonder what the G stands for. It's going to be your gel. So my gel of choice is going to be Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink Curl Elongating Flaxseeding Gel. All these products you can find at your local Walmart except for your castor oil. Now I do have videos down below that I'll link into the description bar telling you about each product if you have never used a product or you have never heard of the product. So this is what my hair looks like. This is freshly washed hair. And we're just going to make sure that whenever you're doing a wash and go, you section your hair off, because it's better to work into smaller sections of your hair to make sure that your products are evenly distributed. So for your tools, you're going to need a comb or a denim brush. It doesn't matter. Today I'm going to be using a comb. I know most people like to use denim brush because they feel that when applying the products and you use your denim brush, it makes your coils tighter. To me, I don't see a difference, so I'd rather not manipulate my hair a lot with a brush and just manipulate my hair with my hands. So we'll be using a comb and our fingertips for the wash and go. You'll need some type of clips of choice to section off your hair. And yeah, so we're gonna get right into the tutorial. As I said before, this is freshly washed hair and it has started to dry up, so that's why the water is going to be our liquid of choice. So again, you want to make sure that you work in smaller sections so that you can make sure the products are evenly distributed throughout your hair, and you want to make sure that you give every bit of your hair the same type of attention. If you kind of work in bigger sections, it may not work out best for you with your wash and go, so keep that in mind. And because I detangled before I washed my hair, and while during the process of washing my hair is not needed to be detangled again. So we're just going to go in, and like I said, this is just a spray bottle with water. You want to saturate your hair. Rub the water in if you have to.
That's good.
So then we have our cream that we're going to be using. Again, it's the Camille Rose. So a little bit of the cream. Rub it through your fingertips and then apply to your hair. And you want to make sure you apply from the roots to the ends with all of the products that you're going to be putting in your hair today, because you don't want your wash and go to be defined at the end but puffy at the roots. You want your hair to puff up as the days get longer. And this go around, I have actually been able to wear my wash and go for 5 days. So that's going to be another plus about this improvement of my wash and goes. Once you feel that all your products are rubbed in, then you're going to go in with your oil. And if you're using castor oil like myself, you want to make sure you use a little of that, because a little goes a long way. Now we're going in for our gel, and that's the consistency. So start at your roots and then rub your product down to the ends. If you have to, go ahead and add more, just because you want to make sure there's product throughout each individual strand of hair. And then I'm just going to go in and add a little bit more water. Now you can leave it like this and let it dry up, but I'm going to show you guys what I did to change that effect to get a better definition with my wash and goes. So once I'm done rubbing all of the product in and making sure that it's smoothed down, you want to take all of that section of hair and just kind of flap your hair up and down, and this is going to define your curls even more. So make sure you have some arm strength when doing this wash and go. And there you go. So I'm going to continue doing the rest of this back section, and I'll be back to show you guys what everything looks like.
That's good.
So we're back and we're finished. This is the completed look. As you can see, my curls are starting to form up really nice and very coily. And as I got towards the front section of my hair, I did apply more of the gel just because the front of my hair tends to curl up a little different than the back. So I wanted to make sure that I have enough product so that my hair can look the same, if that makes sense. If you haven't noticed already, you may have two different types of hair texture, and for me it happens to be that my back is more coily than the front. So in order to help achieve just about the same, I like to add more products to the front of my hair. It's just a preference, but this is what it looks like. Once you're done, you can just take your spray bottle, which I have already done, and you just take that spray bottle and saturate your hair all over, and then you can rub your fingertips through your hair just to make sure that they're more defined. And then if you need to scrunch up, you can scrunch your ends just to make sure that that is all in formation as well. And for the final thing that we're going to do to the hair before we tie it up and let it air dry, we're going to go for a quick shake test. Now with a shake test, it's just based off of what you want to complete it for. You can do it for a minute. It just depends on what you want to do. I'm just gonna give it a quick shake, nothing major, but I think this also helps with forming the curls. So, gonna remove our glasses. And a simple shake test is just shaking your hair back side by side, or you can do back and forward. It just depends on what you're going for. For me, I like to do side by side so that I'm not getting product everywhere, all on my face. So it's just simple left, right, left, right. So you're going back and forth like this. And as you can see, the product is slapping me on my face. So if I was to do this front to back, it would be way more products. Whew. So that's gonna help a little bit, as you can see.
That's good.
So before we lay our edges down and tie our hair up to let it air dry, I just want to give you guys a close-up of how my hair looks. It's nice and there is a lot of movement within the curls. And as you can see, I made sure to get on the roots of the hair just so that it'll take a couple of days before my hair actually starts to puff up. So for our edges, we're just going to use some of our handy dandy Maury's Edge Wax. And as you all know, I'm not big on baby hairs. I just like to lay my edges. So just a fingertip. And if you're wondering why I used my Aunt Jackie's gel versus any other kind of gel such as Eco Styler, it's simply because I think the drying time is a little easier on the hair compared to Eco Styler. It may take longer to dry your hair. This does take a little while to dry, but I just think it's maybe an hour or two different from the Eco Styler. So that's why I decided to use it, and also because it doesn't leave my hair with a lot of crunch. My hair is still nice and soft, so that is another reason why I decided to use the Aunt Jackie's versus Eco Styler. So this will be the completed look. If my hair doesn't dry up in time enough for me to continue my daily routine to go out, I would simply add a little heat from the blow dryer, not too close because you don't want your hair to frizz up. So I would probably do it at an angle and just kind of fan it back and forth so that it can dry up a little bit more so that I'm able to go out tonight. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to comment, like, and let me know what you'd like to see here next on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.